Dead Man's Tale, a new exotic weapon quest available in Destiny 2 today. This video is going to explain how to do the mission, guide you through where you need to go on this in darkness infected Cabal ship, and easily explain the mechanics you need to know. Now the lore and backstory for this mission is pretty insane, and you already know I'm working on another video about that, which will probably be out in the next week or so. But if you're ready to get this new exotic weapon, let's get started. First step is going to be heading into the Arms Dealer Strike. This can be the Nightfall, it could be just the normal strike starting up from the EDZ, and then we can start the first step. Now as soon as you spawn in, you want to head left like you normally do, but instead of going straight and accessing the terminal to continue the strike, we're going to turn right and go down into this room right here. This will take you towards the Thumos the Unbroken area from the original Destiny 2 campaign, and here you'll kill a Cabal boss and then activate a distress signal. So as we can see, a Guardian sent this distress signal from a Cabal ship, and it looks like we're going to need to investigate. So after you pick up this distress signal, you want to head to Commander Zavala in the tower, where you'll see the new quest that you can pick up.
Distress signals are far too common these days. Our recovery crews can hardly keep up with them.
Right after you talk to him, you can access the new quest mission in the Tangled Shore Director. It should be at the top left of your screen, and you can go ahead and load it up from there. So once we're into the mission, this is what it looks like. We're on this derelict space vessel that once belonged to the Cabal. So there's a giant door in front of you, but the door is locked, so you want to head left and do some platforming outside of the ship to start. Now like I said, this video is going to be the full mission and me showing you where to go with some parts cut out to make it a little easier. But I'll try to put some timestamps down there as well for certain areas if you're a little confused. I'd like to keep the whole mission here because some people are like, I don't know where to go and you didn't show this, so let's just make it a little bit easier.
There's a distortion in the feed, no frequencies. Like ripples meeting in conversation. Executing trade. Stand by. I've sourced a distortion. There's an open patch into the ship's computer. Perhaps courtesy of our lost friend.
So once you make it to this room right here, you'll see the giant door around the other side from where we started. You can activate this lever to open up this door. There's no really point, I guess, at this current time unless there's something more later on, but yeah, that door's open. The next thing you want to do is you'll see these flower looking bulb things scattered around the mission. What you want to do is shoot these and it'll give you this little buff at the bottom left you can see here. It's counting down, so you have about 15 seconds to use it. These will allow you to go through certain walls around the map that look the same color, that bluish tint. So you need to stand next to these, shoot them to activate the little buff, and then run through the walls. This is a mechanic that's going to repeat throughout this mission. So this is the next puzzle type of room. Once we start in here, we want to make our way to the right side. This is where you're going to first encounter some enemies, so go ahead and take them out to clear out the room a bit, and then continue in this direction. Once you head to the back of the room, there are levers. So the main mechanics for this mission is levers, those flowers you've seen, and then these power cells you have to shoot. So after we activate that lever, you can go ahead and open up this flower here, and then head to the left side because we have to go through a wall. After you kill some enemies down here, you go ahead and jump up and head outside here directly across where you shoot one of the power cells and open up this door.
I found a journal of Callus's scribe, Armsot. Translation as follows. Today, Callus graced the Glycon with his presence and gave...
So the first step is coming to the back of the room here, activating this lever. Then you'll see we can run outside to the back of this room directly across and activate another lever.
The end will lay eyes upon him and weep at his magnificence.
Which then opens up the power cell we can shoot. I know it sounds confusing, but hopefully it's easier with me showing you where to go. From there we can jump back up, jump down in the big middle room, and then we can continue forward. So down here, this encounter is pretty cool. These walls will begin closing in on you after you activate the lever in the back. Once those walls start closing in, you'll see vents on the floor that you can shoot. Some of these will include some power cells that you'll need to shoot, and then one of the vents will have the way forward. For us, it's been in sort of the same spot on the left side. I'm not sure if it's going to change week after week, but you can see our location right here. Once you make it through that little platforming section, we got another room where you just gotta clear out some ads and where you're first introduced to the main boss we'll be killing later on.
They relent. We must not. Forward. Guardian, I've pieced together another of Armsot's records. It reads, Tragedy of Silence. He tore the wilting failures apart himself. The connection is strong, but the darkness does not speak through them. An ocean without wind. Even the Lightbearer could not coax it to awaken.
So this section is pretty much the same. You just gotta kill waves of enemies in this room, and once you kill them, you'll head to the back left, my position right here, and continue your platforming.
Hangar systems are intact. Why didn't they try to run?
Alright, so here we're at our next puzzle room. We can see this door on the right is blocked off by a wall, so we're going to need a flower to go ahead and walk through it. So activating this lever will show you the flower we need to use. In this room, there'll be some enemies and you can activate a lever in the back. Now you'll see at the top right here, this way is blocked. So what you need to do is shoot this power cell and then that barrier goes down, but it's timed. So one friend has to walk through. You might be able to do it as well if you're quick enough, but you can see I didn't make it, so it's blocked off. So if I wait up top here and my friend goes ahead and shoots that power cell, I can now walk through and activate this lever right here. This will open up a couple of doors, just leading you around the area in a little puzzle type thing, and then open up this flower down below. Activate this flower, head around to the right side, and then go through this other wall. We then make our way to another ad room, clear out all the ads, and this room down below with a Scorpius tank will open up, allowing you to kill it. A power cell is here. You shoot the power cell, go directly across the room to another flower, and then make your way to drop down through a wall at the end of the room. Now this part is pretty cool. This is another maze. Not sure if it's going to change week after week, but once you find this wall right here, it's around the left side when you drop down, I believe. You want to go back, follow my path, and go to this flower. You guess what we're going to do from here. After exiting the maze, we find ourselves back in the room we just started in previously. From here, there's another wall in front of you and you need to use the flower to get through that as well. In this room, clear some ads and then activate the lever at the back left.
Kept notes on experiments.
From here, right next to it, a power cell will open, allowing you to access another flower.
All suffered contiguous neuron death. It consumed their minds. All but one who spoke with many dead voices. This survivor would become the centerpiece of their studies.
Now this room is pretty cool. We're using the flower mechanic again, but what you want to do first is clear out all the ads. So you can see this power cell right in the middle, which you'll shoot and it'll open the door behind you. We're going to need that in a little bit. So continue forward through these platforms, open up this lever, and clear out all the enemies. Once you do, head back to the very start where this flower is located up top, and what we're going to need to do is activate this flower, jump on the platforms to the middle doorway, activate another flower, and then go to the end. So you can see here we activate this flower right now and then head to the middle. And then from the middle we activate another one beyond the wall and make our way to the end. And here we are at the final boss room. You can go ahead and put down a rally banner if you need, shoot the flower, and then walk through the door to fall into the boss room itself. In this room, you'll see the boss with a bunch of ads spawn. What you want to do is do enough damage and the boss will teleport down below you. Once this happens, up top here there are 3 consoles you need to activate. Here are the locations of those. Once you activate these, the bottom below will stop burning, allowing you to jump down there without dying. So jump down here, we're going to do the same thing, kill some ads, do more damage to the boss, and then you'll see the area down here starts to burn as well. So once the area starts to burn, you're going to jump back up top and repeat this all over again. Kill ads, activate those 3 consoles, jump down here and do more damage. And boom, once we kill the boss, head back up top, follow your path to the end room right here, and claim your new exotic weapon.
Seen it and others like it. Too many scorn for an active guardian. In place of each world the darkness stole. At the edge of our heliopauls. Callus meant to commune with the darkness.
So like I said, there's a lot of awesome story, and if you see the end of this mission, you're like, wow, that thing looks pretty crazy. What happened to that Guardian? We're definitely going to be talking about that in the next couple of days. So if you'd like to see the lore explanation for this mission and what the heck is going on here, definitely subscribe to the channel. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. My name's Evade, and I'll catch you Guardians in the next one.